Hi, I'm Daphne. Welcome to this introduction to my textured sampler blanket pattern. The pattern is for this blanket. Knit it in one colour or knit it in many colours. There are 20 separate blocks and the knitting stitches and instructions for each block are in my free downloadable pattern ebook. How to get your free download is given at the end of this video. When you follow the instructions given there, you'll receive an email with a link to my downloadable patterns and a link to my YouTube channel. The textured sampler blanket uses many different knitting stitches. There are separate patterns for the knitting stitches also available for free download. As well, there are tutorial videos for those who are visual learners and like to see the knitting being done. There is a tutorial video for each of the 20 blocks in the blanket and a tutorial video for each of the knitting stitches used. All the video tutorials are on my YouTube channel, along with other knitted blanket tutorials. I first designed this blanket for the Epping group of the New South Wales Knitters Guild as a knit along, a block per month project. Some of the resulting blankets are shown later. When you have downloaded and printed the pages for the pattern book, they need to be organised, ready for the project. My advice is to put the pages in a display book. The pattern book starts with an introduction, then abbreviations and terms that are used in the patterns, some handy hints, the design page for designing your colours and where you're going to place them, and of course the grand plan. Then each block has 2 pages. One has all the details of the knitting stitches used in the block. The other gives the details of how to construct the block using the knitting stitches. You will need to refer to both pages while you are knitting a block, so it is important that you have the 2 pages facing one another in the display book. In many of the blocks, you will see stitch numbers being adjusted in the row or short rows being knitted. I have calculated and included these in the instructions so that the blocks are all completed, flat and square. All the mathematics has been done for you. Some blocks, block A for example, have an additional worksheet page that is used for marking off as your knitting progresses through the block. You mark it off with a pen as you go. When I joined my coloured blanket together, I joined them in the order they are given in the pattern. When I joined my single colour rug, I put them in a different order altogether. Here are some examples of blankets knitted by others. I wonder what you will do to make your blanket your very own. What colours will you use? How will you arrange the squares? How will you join them and what sort of border will you add? Will you change the size of the blankets by using more or less blocks for the blanket? Some people even rotated blocks through 90 degrees to add variation to their rug. The wonderful thing about this blanket is, no matter who knits it, the blanket will be different from everyone else's. Unique. It will be a one-off. Have fun creating your textured sampler blanket. Now, here is how to get your download and how to access my YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm Ferg, Daphne's husband. Here are the steps to get your free download of Daphne's Textured Sampler ebook. The first step is send an email to knitwithdaphne@gmail.com and include the subject free download. There is no need for any content in the email, and then send the email. You will receive an automatic response to your email that includes the link to access Google Cloud. When you click the link, the Knit with Daphne folder with all the downloadable patterns will open. Double-click the textured sampler blanket to open and download the ebook. Enjoy knitting the textured sampler blanket.